What's up, everybody? This is your boy Juan David here at the TED Talk convention here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just bringing the community together any which way we can. We're going to be interviewing all kinds of people now that are here today to find out all the mind-blowing things they want to find out about what's going on in the world everywhere and every day. So here we go. Let's start talking to some people. Are you rolling?
Yeah. Rolling.
Hey, what's up? My name is Juan David. How are you guys doing? What is your name?
Marilyn.
Marilyn, your name?
Stone.
Andrew Stone. That's a bad name, no?
Yeah.
How did you get that name?
Mis padres. Me llamo Andrés de la Piedra.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't speak Spanish, but I know what that means.
Hey.
What brought you guys here to this TED conversation today?
Well, my 14-and-a-half-year-old son is very into tech, and I've been into tech for like 30 years. I've been writing software for Steve Jobs and stuff like that.
Is that why you're wearing those glasses? Do you think that since everything is online, it's a waste of time to come when it's live?
Are you kidding? To be with people? Don't ever forget, tech is never going to replace people.
I got to see your talk earlier today. You were talking about putting everything on a not a nickel, but the thing the size of a nickel, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a nickel plate that we put tiny little etchings on that are arranged into pixels to make images in black and white and grayscale.
Do you think that, because I listened to it and I thought it was pretty crazy, no? I was thinking that's all bad what this dude's doing. He's putting all of our stuff and nickels in space.
Yeah, everything is going digital, and we're one of the few people saying, no, analog has its place. There's a role for analog, and this is one of them. The good example of this is the Rosetta Stone. It was made 2,000 years ago.
The one that you could learn Spanish on?
Similar, that's the software program from the name. This is a stone, it's about this high, and they found it, Napoleon's troops found it in the desert, just in the sand.
This is a real story.
It's a real story. And it had many different languages on it.
Napoleon, like the ice cream dude, or what?
Yeah, exactly. Well, they took that stone, and they were able to find Egyptian writing on it. And because it had Egyptian writing on it with different translations in Hebrew and things that we knew, we were able to translate that text and make sense out of it. We were never before able to make sense.
Is that how we know about the pyramids, because of that thing, or what?
Very similar.
Do you think that maybe if we put all of our information on the nickels that we put in space, though, that maybe there could be aliens or something that finds it and then wants to do harm to us?
Absolutely. And that's a risk that I think we're willing to take.
I think that what you're doing is I'm going to use a good word, is quite amazing right now. And I definitely think that we, as the humanity race, we owe you a lot, because I don't think a lot of people are doing what you're doing, and we give you a lot of praise and props.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for getting interviewed. Have a good day. What do you think you're going to get inspired about? Like, do you think it's going to change your mind about something?
I hope so. I mean, that's one of the best.
What kind of thing do you think it'll change your mind about?
That's one of the best things about TED, is the fact that, TED brings together a lot of great thinkers, and it makes you challenge your ideas.
How do you decide who decides to become a TED thinker?
Well, a lot of it's just who's doing something important in the space at any given time.
Like in the space of...
Space, education, technology, design, any of those things. There's a lot of room to make.
I saw a TED Talk online about this one guy. He was all bad. No? How come you're not wearing Google glasses like that guy is?
Well, I don't have the $1,500 for it. No, it's a great technology, and I love it, and I've actually had a chance to play with it. It's a really cool technology.
He said he was writing software for Steve Jobs, but Steve Jobs, he passed away, right?
He did.
So he doesn't write for him no more then?
He probably writes for the company.
Okay. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Joy.
Joy?
Yes.
Oh, that's a bad name. Tell me
I'm
what you're
actually
doing.
not working. I'm actually attending it, and I saw that all these are piled, so I'm helping clean it up, because that's what it's about.
So you're just being a good Somalian today?
It's about being helpful and innovative and making change.
That's bad, huh? I'm glad you're so happy because it matches your name.
Yeah, I have a lot to live up to.
Yeah, that must be hard. I'm glad your parents didn't name you like Sad or something. What did you think what TED was going to be? Did you think TED was like a real vato or not?
No.
If there was going to be one surprise celebrity guest of anyone like that you wanted to see, any celebrity right now, could be Drake, could be Rihanna, anybody, who would it want to be? I'm actually kind of not the smartest person when it comes to what a fractal is. This other vato out there was the one telling me to come in and interview you for sure, but he was explaining to me what it is. Can you tell us more what a fractal is?
Certainly. Well, I like to give the explanation. It's a never-ending pattern. It's a shape that repeats itself at different sizes, and nature is full of fractals, like rivers and trees, lightning bolts. Spirals are also fractals. I love spirals.
There was this lady, I was outside in the lobby for a minute because they were giving the free pound cake that red velvet pound cake, and she was telling me that she has turtles, and she can tell the difference from all the turtles in her yard because she says she has 6 of them. She was like an old elderly lady, and she says she has 6 of them, and they're patterns on their shell. Are those fractals because it makes up the patterns?
Almost certainly. Nature is full of fractal patterns, and the more we pay attention, the more fractals we discover all around us.
Can you discover new things with the fractals, like new species of people or something?
Well, you can discover all kinds of things. You can make new inventions. People are building devices now, like cell phone antennas that are built on these really cool fractal patterns that are much more efficient. People are making sound reduction devices, heat transfer machines, cooling circuits.
Do you think the music industry could do anything like with fractals to make things better?
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of a holy grail quest to look for.
Have you? That's funny that you said Holy Grail because that's a good song by Jay-Z right now. That's a callback that you just did right there.
How about it? It's a recursion in a cultural feedback loop. Makes all kinds of.
That's a way bigger phrase than I would ever use. What are you doing here today at the TED community event?
I'm the audience experience coordinator, which means I've put together everything that you see out here. We've got 4 different areas. One is...
We saw one lady riding by on one of them little bikes was only the one wheel. That was all bad.
Yeah.
So how long have you been a circus lady?
Well, I actually retired from that about 3 years ago, but I was in it for a while. So that and burlesque, I did all of that for a while, and now...
Oh, that movie with Christina Aguilera?
I actually never watched that.
That's what that movie's called, no?
Yes, it is called that.
What does that mean then?
Originally, burlesque meant to mock. Back when it was started, it was a French word for...
Did you think that maybe Christina Aguilera was going to be here? Is that why you showed up?
No. No.
Oh, no. You don't like her or what?
She's got a really great voice, but I'm not particularly into her style.
Do you like that TV show, The Voice?
I don't have a TV.
You don't have a TV? I forgot your name again.
My name's Ross Cheney.
What kind of art do you do?
This is Japanese ink, and then I'll add oil pastel to give it color.
That's pretty bad, no?
So today we're showing mixed media drawings on paper, and we're giving them away for free.
So you're from Oklahoma?
Originally from Oklahoma. Remember the Osage tribe?
Did you come in a U-Haul, or how did you get over here?
Yeah, I came in a big U-Haul. Got a job offer in Santa Fe over 10 years ago to work for nonprofits, and I've been here ever since.
Oh, that's all bad. No, I never been to Oklahoma. What's it like over there?
During the summer, it's really hot and muggy and lots of bugs, but they've got...
That's where the Wizard of Oz, huh? That's where they had the hurricane that took her away?
Yeah, exactly. It's called Tornado Alley. That's how many tornadoes they have every year.
Oh, they actually really... Oh, not hurricane. You're right. The tornado. They actually really have them there.
Oklahoma is Tornado Alley.
That's probably why you don't get homesick, huh? Because you're scared of tornadoes?
Time.
What of all the things you're scared of, what's the biggest thing?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a spider?
Yeah, we got all kinds of black widows here, no? Sometimes my grandma, she'll have me go clean up her yard, and I'll pick up all the weeds and the wood and stuff, and they're always down there.
That's right. Be careful out there, those spiders.
And once again, we're here at the TED conference, TED times Albuquerque, and it's one of the biggest ones in the country, I was told. And I got an interviewer person. Her name is, what's your name?
I'm Erin Muffaletto.
Oh, Erin Muffaletto. Is that one word?
No.
Oh, okay. Is it, where does the word end? Erin, and then, is it Erin,
Yes.
and then? Oh, I thought it was Erin Muffaletto was your whole name, and then you had a last name too. Do you know what reminded me a little bit when I was watching the TED Talk? Do you remember at Coachella a couple of years ago when Tupac, they had his hologram?
I remember that, and everybody thought it was actual Tupac for a second.
I was surprised that some of those people weren't holograms. I mean, I could tell they weren't, but I was surprised that they weren't.
Yeah.
Do you think that you wore red today because it's the same color as the TED and the white?
No, I actually wore red today because the Lobos are playing.
Oh, I forgot that the Lobo. Are you a big Lobo fan?
I am. I'm a big Lobo. Go Lobos.
What does that mean?
This? It's a little Lobo.
Oh, I thought you were going to pinch me or something. I didn't know what that was.
No.
Did you have a lot of friends when you went to college?
I guess so.
Like how many do you think?
How many? I don't know. I didn't count my friends.
Oh, really? It's important to know how many good friends you have, because what I've noticed throughout life is sometimes you got friends, but they talk behind your back, and those people aren't real friends. So if you know your real friends, you can probably count them on a couple hands, right?
That's very true. Yeah.
Because a lot of people throw shade.
Throw shade? What is
That means like people they're talking bad about you. Like you might think they're your friend, but they're actually throwing shade at you, meaning like it's not a good thing to throw.
Okay.
Like if anyone ever asks you, you could say, I don't throw shade. We're here at TED. If you could see behind me, that's where the stage is. That's where the people go up when they're talking about all the things that they're doing to innovate the community and make the world a better place for all the people that live on it and the future people who are going to live on it at some point in their lives.